Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the shot by Drew Holiday.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
They get it back. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
A 3 for DiVincenzo.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lopez against Capella. Back to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Hunter kicks to Capella. There's the pass to Young. Back to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez passes to Holiday. Tries it from 9.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Young, following the basket by Giannis. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Feeds it to Capella. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lopez. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Now here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Trae Young. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Rebound by the Hawks. To the inside. Collins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trail by 3. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Done outside. To the middle. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. Fast break for Hawks. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
Back to Holiday. And stolen by Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday finds Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Nora. This one for 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Hawks leading by 3. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The pass to Dunn. Here's Fernando. Right block shot. Buries the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Teague surveying the D. Here's Forbes. But he recovers it. Back to Teague. Out to the wing. There's the lob to Portis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Good on the triple. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And Teague, here we go. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Young passes to Capella. Young against Teague. Passes to Herter. Capella dishes to Young. Here's Herter. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Here's Capella. Young drives in. Pass to Herter. Up again. Young on the follow. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Certain guys, points just come their way, but Trey is also about effort.
Back to Forbes. Tucker the pass to Forbes. Off target from the wing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Young with no one around. Capella kicks to Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Check. And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Herter passes to Capella. Hunter, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hawks.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Capella goes in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Outside Collins. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Young. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. And finished off by Collins.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Down low, here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. Hits it down to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young from outside trains the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
High post Lopez. Giannis outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Beyond the arc. Herder, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Inside, stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Fires the three. Herder, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Outside Holiday. Here's Lopez. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Giannis outside. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 11. Bogdanovich looking around. Shoots off the step back, and he knocks down the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 13.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
As a coach, you're comfortable with Holiday taking that shot. He has a good feel from the mid-range.
Done against Holiday. Outside Bogdanovich. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bogdanovich out there with Dunn. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bucks trail by 11. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And here is Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Gallinari dishes to Bogdanovich. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Giannis passes to Portis. into the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Holiday against Bogdanovich. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. Got a piece of it. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Second chance shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Back to Giannis. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. From downtown. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Dunn. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. The offensive rebound. Pass to Dunn. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. There's Gallinari with the three. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. Giannis against Gallinari. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dishes it to Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Capella. Back to Dunn. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Count it, good.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. The pass to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Giannis gets it to go.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Inside. Capella with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Lets it go with the three. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Done against Holiday. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a thing. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Simmons passes to Harris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Young passes to Herter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Outside Collins. And, oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's Young. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Collins passes to Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Herter's got his second basket.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Passes it to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Young taking his time here. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Outside, Simmons. Left side, Harris. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. Embiid drives in. Good on the bucket.
Can't allow Embiid to hurt you like that. I mean, he's very gifted at finishing on the drive.
Atlanta leading by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Curry kicks to Scott. Left side, Curry. Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And there's the pass to Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Bogdanovich against Curry. Three seconds left, and it's good on the way in.
You know what? If Curry makes that, he just makes it and you tip your hat to him. You don't want to foul him there.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
They've got Hunter. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Okongwu. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Curry. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. High post, Howard. He kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Pass to Fernando. Now, here's Hunter. To the middle. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's Scott on the wing. Outside Curry. Back to Scott. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 7. Dunn with some nice D. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta leading by 9. Dunn looking over the floor. Now the dish to Hunter. Launches it. They get it back. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Wide open. And he connects with the jumper.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he can make.
Now, here's Hunter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Passes it to Maxey. From 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Curry with a wide open look. That three off the mark. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Got it off in time. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The 76ers trail by 9. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Collins. 5 on the clock. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Young from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Milton lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Simmons against Young. And the pass to Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Oh, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here is Young after Ben Simmons' miss. Shot by Collins, no good. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Thibault kicks to Harris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harris has got 6.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important, and right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Now, here is Young, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kevin. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Simmons.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Now, here is Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. The shake and the dunk by Embiid.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
Young outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Harris passes to Milton. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks leading by 7. Young finds Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Milton. Down low. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And it's Bogdanovich. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Donnie's checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 9. Clock at 4. From 13, the shot is good off the backboard. 11 points in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 5. Rome in the paint. Curry with it. Guarded by Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. A 3-ball. Okongwu chipped back in for 2. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Maxey. Right side Curry. And Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Fernando. Kicks it to Hunter. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Outside Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Young outside. Over Maxey. Young, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Howard dishes to Curry. Scott the pass to Howard. Tries again. And the layup is good. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
But 3. But they get it back. Pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Collins dishes to Capella. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. No good. Good work defensively by Capella. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. Capella kicks to Collins. And the wing jumper offline. The 76ers trail by 10. And here they go. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
In the corner, Snell with it. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta again missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Young drives in. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big-time shot there, and he's comfortable in that role.
Young outside. Buries it down low. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons inside. Working on Collins.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the net starting five. We got Harden. Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Durant, and it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Now, here's Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. There's the dish to Capella. And another shot. And Herter gets it to go.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
Harden surveying the D. Jordan the pass to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. He dishes it to Capella. Kicks to Young. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving finds KD. Shot on the wing. No good from Irving.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Capella. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Irving from outside the arc. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball. It's good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. Collins, good.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. He kicks to Irving. That one falls. Irving's got his second bucket. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Passes to Capella. Here's Herter. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And Young, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And here's Harden. Green finds Harden. On the wing, Irving. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Young. And the layup falls.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harden dishes to Jordan. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Collins. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Durant for 3. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Harden against Young. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so it's John Collins. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now, here's Dinwiddie.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Here's Dunn. This is to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Nets trail by 7.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's good for 2. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Back to Dunn. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Fernando. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Over Reddish. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks leading by 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Here's Fernando. Drops in the layup for 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Brown against Bogdanovich. Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Feeds it to Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Griffin's got his first basket.
I like this about Blake Griffin. Puts constant pressure on the defense. Plays a very physical game.
Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Passes it to Harris. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Brown finds Harris over Bogdanovich, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Dinwiddie against Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Griffin with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. Harris, no good. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 8 points. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young. James Harden picking up that last basket. Young passes to Herter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
No problems knocking that one down. Irving's got 6 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, KD fires the 3. Irving against Young. The putback. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
DeAndre is relentless on the boards. If you hesitate boxing him out for a second, you are toast.
Herter passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That clock reset for the Hawks. And the rejection by Harden. Outside Irving. Nets passing it around. Harden with it. He's picked up by Collins. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. He feeds it to Capella. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Young after the made shot from KD. Young looking around. Shot by Collins, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Irving finds Jordan over Collins. Here's Harden. A second chance effort. Now the pass to Irving. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Harden outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
In the corner. Herter with it. It's tipped. Durant with the steal. In transition. Here come the Nets. Back to Green. KD dishes to Green. Collins against KD. Here's Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 6.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
The Hawks leading by 4. Now Young. 8 points for him. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Harden the pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The kick out to Irving. Rebound by the Hawks.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Herter in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in a power forward. Dinwiddie finds Brown. It's good. And the Hawks lead us got back down to 10 with the basket from Griffin.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
Fernando, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. He's covered by Brown. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brown. The dish to Griffin. Kicks to Harris. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Here's Brown, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Harris passes to Brown. Left side, Griffin. And stolen by Dunn. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Dunn, right side. A wide open look here for Okongwu. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Dunn looking over the floor. He dishes it to Reddish. They need this one. And Reddish with the slam.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Griffin finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Brown dishes to Griffin. Fernando pulls it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Nets trail by 8. Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. It's a hand on it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Young. And stolen by Irving.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Now, here is Young. Over to the left wing. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Here is Durant. On the wing, Irving. Jordan got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Now, here is Young. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Downtown Milwaukee is seen. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in a 2-guard. Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Hawks waiting on the board first. It's stolen by Capella. For 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Giannis. It's Portis, high post. Back to Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Young. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from the wing. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
To the left side wing. Young against Holiday. And the layup falls.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Hunter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here is Holiday. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Again, Holiday missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Herter. Drills it from outside. Herter's got 6 points.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Young against Holiday. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Capella. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here is Holiday. The wing jumper off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. In the corner, Middleton with it. The tray. The shot will not fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Hunter. And the 3 ball is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Giannis. Following the 3-pointer from DeAndre Hunter.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Young against Holiday. Young outside. Over Holiday, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Okongwu is out there with Reddish. Then there's Dunn, and it's Fernando in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Bogdanovic. And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Holiday, no one around him. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Atlanta leading by 11. Now, here's Dunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. No good on the triple. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Down against Holiday. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Holiday. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Passes it to Middleton. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Dunn looking over the floor. Three-pointer on the way. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 13. The pass to Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Bogdanovic wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Down against Holiday. Back to Forbes. Pass to Middleton for the three. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shoots a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Young against Teague. 16 feet away. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years. Shaq, all he does is... And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. They've got P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Teague. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lopez, no luck. The Hawks leading by 12. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. From the arc. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Passes it to Nora. Feeds to Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The pass to Herter from past the arc. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Young looking around. From deep. Offensive rebound. From deep 3-point range. A rebound by the Bucks.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Fernando. Defended by Portis. Fernando, the pass to Reddish. Down low. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
1:36 left in the third. For three, Middleton, and another three for Milwaukee.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Okongwu. He dishes it to Reddish. To the middle. Okongwu, the pass to Fernando. Bogdanovich looking around. Yeah, the step back. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Down low. Outside Portis. He kicks it to Holiday. Back to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Middleton's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Portis throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Dunn left side. Deflects the pass, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
He got it up. He can't get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Reddish. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Fernando in its center.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herder with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Holiday against Young. Bounce pass, Holiday. And now here comes Young leading the break. And finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Bucks trail by 11. And here's Holiday to the wing right side. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Back to Forbes. No one near him. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Holiday against Young. Clock at 6. Outside Collins. Shoots over Portis. They grab their own miss. Capella finds Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Offline with his 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here is Forbes. Here's Holiday. Off the left rim and out. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Herder. But they'll get another chance. Capella, the pass to Herter. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins with another miss. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. An even 3-on-3 break. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Middleton.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Back to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter. To stop the drought, and it's good on the way up.
Focused shot there, and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Forbes. Passes to Holiday. Now here's Portis. Capella covering. Portis against Capella. Holiday with the 3. A shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Stolen by Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. And there's the pass to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And the Bucks miss again. Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Capella. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And Milwaukee has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Collins from outside. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Portis. Good on the triple.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, we could...
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Cam Reddish. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The pass to Milton. Kicks it to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Right wing. Collins kicks to Young. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Milton. Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. To the paint. Here's Harris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Outside Collins. Simmons against Young. Shot clock at 6. Collins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Embiid. Bible on the wing. Now the pass to Harris. Over Okongwu. Harris, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Dunn. It doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Dunn. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. The dish to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Simmons with it. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
And Embiid drops them both. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Scott. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And the second. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Bogdanovich out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Hunter. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle. The 76ers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here is Dunn. And the shot goes in. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Curry against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Hunter dishes to Okongwu. Great tee that time from Green. Curry looking around. Pass to Green. And here's Maxey. Inside. Bogdanovich against Curry. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. And the 76ers lead by 1. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Green has a knack for knowing exactly how to get open in transition.
Here's Dunn. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Maxey passes to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Green dishes to Scott. Back to Green. Hangs home the trifecta. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Or better or worse, and it looked like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
You're smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
There's a minute left here in the second. Kicks it to Green. From downtown. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Cam Reddish. Green passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Maxey's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And stolen by Scott. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's it for the first half of it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that should do it.
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby Gigi. Still remember where I was standing after the 3 feet.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Simmons passes to Milton. And Young comes over to help. Embiid wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Embiid's got 12. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one, if that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Milton. Up top, Embiid. Capella covering. Harris kicks to Embiid. Here's Young. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pulls up on the elbow. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Herter. He's got 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's done in for Trae Young. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Bogdanovic.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dunn passes to Fernando.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The 76ers lead. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's how.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
And it's sent back by Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. And Howard with the stuff.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
And it's done, penetrating, and it's sent back by Howard. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For Philadelphia, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
You know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Howard. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bogdanovic. Scott pulls it in. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Howard. It's deflected. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Howard. Scott kicks to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That one off the back iron and out. That shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top, up by 4. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Green deciding where to go with it. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
Now here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Maxey passes to Green. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. Dishes it to Howard. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. And Young, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Howard finds Curry. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Reddish with the slam.
Hey, now, don't let Capella's size fool you. This guy is cat quick.
Maxey passes to Curry. Scott with the ball. Back to Curry. That one good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
And Young kicks to Capella. Here's Reddish. And that one good. Reddish has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Timeout.
Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. We told him, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Young, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and-one play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. home, and he draws. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out to Harris. It's stolen by Reddish.
You know, you can see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Left side, Harris. It's stolen by Reddish. Young outside. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, it's time for the NBA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Addition Collins at the small forward and power forward. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Reddish. Passes it to Young. Feeds it to Capella. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Shot clock at 3. Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. Durant deciding where to go with it. Count it. Good.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden the pass to Durant. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Collins. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Here's Reddish. Young trying to break free. A shot by Reddish, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. KD's shot is good.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Irving kicks to KD. Over Reddish. Misses off the right iron. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now, here's Irving. The feed now to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
So Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Young passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Basket counts.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Harden the pass to Jordan. Irving against Young. 13 feet away. Here's Jordan. It's good. This game is all even.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Young passes to Capella. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Irving up top over Bogdanovich. No good from Irving.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Reddish. That one a little long. Lets it fly from 18. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Dunn. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And stolen by Harris. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Griffin. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. For 3, Harris. A putback. Clanks the putback jam. The Hawks trailing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. There's the 3. Harris misses. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Herter. And it's off from 3-point range. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball, and it's blocked. Here's Fernando. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Griffin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Pass to Herter. Now Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. Here's Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant dishes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Young. Green with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Here's Capella. Good D by Jordan.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Harden has a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 5 now.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Harden for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Unloads. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Reddish. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, KD. Over Reddish. Outside for Durant. There's the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good defensive work there by Young. The 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. That one doesn't go. So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Bogdanovich is out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, the strength of DeAndre Jordan on full display, able to muscle right through that contact for a potential and 1.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn trailing. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Green, the pass to Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here is Young.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's Irving. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Young's shot is good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Passes to Durant. To the paint. Here's Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Green's got the lead back up to 4 now for Brooklyn. Outside Collins. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's KD following the bucket by the Hawks. That shot, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Harden the pass to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jordan's got 9.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets trail by 3. 1:03 left in the third. Harden finds Irving. From 17 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Herter. That one falls.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Dinwiddie against Dunn. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Harris. Claxton the pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Pass to Herter. Kept alive. This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Dinwiddie. Misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Pass to Fernando. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely to the inside. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu. It's good. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dinwiddie against Dunn. Griffin kicks to Brown. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Hunter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Harris outside. From past the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. The pass to Herter. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie passes to Harris.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
Hunter kicks to Dunn. Down low. Here's Fernando. Here's Okongwu. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Dinwiddie. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Got a piece of it. Collins against Green. He dishes it to Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Now, here is Young. 1:49 left in the fourth. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Irving. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. 1:41 left in the game. Outside Durant. And yes, it's good.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. And if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Now, here is Young. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden dishes to Irving. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here's Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point game. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc. He is almost unguardable from there.
Jordan finds Harden. Plenty of space. Yep, right through the net.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a